Hello, today's the random Tuesday off. You get a jaw tech, and we're gonna spend some time with America's favorite bald little boy. So we got the basement. Everyone's always a fan of the basement. A little casual, none of that spider shit that people really can't handle. I know I can't handle it. It stresses me out. I don't like seeing spiders. They move. They make me twitch. It's bad. It's a bad time. Now, ooh, this is quite a value bomb right there. You look, you're getting yourself a key. You're getting a little sauce. Whew, whoo doggy. We leave those, so we can take as much shit damage as we want on the first floor. Not likely to die to something like lust, but things have been known to happen. But I'm gonna leave that soul heart as is. A little bump action could occur. A little bump, yeah. It's the way of the game. We pop pills. It's not meta. You got to do it though. Oh God, it's retrovision. I just figured better whip out the old Isaac. You're just chilling by yourself. Trying to get things done. Decided, it's not for me. Just make my way into Isaac Town. That's where we take it when we're feeling like that. Now, on a normal day, getting breakfast, it's kind of an adventure. Now, I live with a lot of boys, and a lot of boys eat a lot of breakfast. And I'm not a connoisseur of breakfast, but it happens every so often. And I find that it's really a rat race depending on what we got cooking on any particular day. Now, like the day after you go to Costco, you're rolling in croissants. Everybody knows this how it is. You get the croissants. It's like $5.99 for 12. They're enormous. They're terrible for you, and I eat them all the time. And honestly, they're probably gone within 3 days among 5 people. Now, I am not the kind of freak that can handle more than one of those in one sitting. It's a croissant. It's a bulky boy. It's buttery and good. Everyone likes that. But sometimes I do a little peanut butter spread inside there. Oof, that's a meal. But I swear to God, these kids they get 2 of them and some eggs, and they drink straight milk. Now that's a contentious topic of debate. Now I'll argue there's a place for it, but that's neither here nor there. It's just some people don't like the context to milk. It's not just some. Oh, if we're gonna get funny like that, we might as well get funny. Jawbone. It's like boomerang, but a little less shit. We kind of like that. And a famine in a tiny room. Isaac's giving me all sorts of goodies today. People don't like the context of milk. They don't like the idea of the teat. They don't like the fattiness of it. I can accept that. Now, my roommate, he was the one who introduced me to whole milk. And I'm not going to pretend that the idea of whole milk is disgusting to me, but the execution is not lacking. I'm not about to eat it straight, but I can't imagine eating my cereal with that watery 1% or skim, And plus, it's good to add a little bit of fat there, It's skim milk's got a lot of simple carbohydrates. It's not good for a growing boy. Your body burns right through that. Not that I'm exactly a growing boy anymore, but Isaac's a man's game. Everybody knows the rules. No, we got a hangman card. No bomb though. It's kind of a bummer. Am I gonna min-max this floor? The answer's probably not. We got D100. We're gonna roll into something good eventually, so I'm not gonna stress too hard about it. But that's the basement one for you. 4 minutes. Pretty standard. Maybe a little on the long side. Didn't notice much happening that floor, if I'm being honest. Now, curse streams like that, I will play after I get the first devil deal offered to me. I know that's the sauce. But, I'm a boy who likes to tank dumb shit. And if that means that I don't have to risk my soul heart for a 1 in 600 chance of getting 2, then that's a decision I'm going to feel not so bad about. A little yellow champion. Ooh, he actually dropped something. It's like, how often does a champion actually... This isn't normal mode, you know. We're not soft. But it feels like the only kind of champion that actually drops their own thing is that yellow champion. I'd like to see drop tables on that. I'm sure they exist somewhere. I'm not going to look for them. Isaac's a solved game. There's no mystery here. We're not trying to prove ourselves as Isaac geniuses playing the odds perfectly like we're a Hearthstone pro. Though if you want to call me Kriparian, you know, that you'd be the first. Again, this is really an interesting exercise on where my head goes when I stop thinking. Isaac's already a game where you kind of don't have to think to win. You just kind of need to walk into walk into 2 damage ups and then kind of stroll your way through the rest of the game. We'll do a funny D100 move, but forget that it also does the D20 effect, which is you know, a little quirky side deal. What do we get? Oh my god, that's what the... Am I blind? Is my brain perturbed? Oh yeah, I must be tripping or something. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Pencil and some funny bone tears. This is something we can chill with for a little while, you know? It's good enough to get through the basement at least. This is a classic lose your devil deal room. The actual, oh my god, get out of here with that. The actual execution of the room obviously is a little bit on the trivial end, but that's has not stopped me in the past, I'll tell you what. Love seeing rooms like these. Yes, walk at me very slowly, bud. See how far that gets you. Alright. A little bit of splash damage. You know what? Splash damage gets kind of slept on, I think. Cricket's head. You know, and it's a big range down, and that can be kind of perturbing to some people, but I really do think that AoE and Isaac's extremely valuable, and I think the synergy between Pencil and this kind of splash damage is actually pretty powerful. Now, this is the kind of room that makes you really wish you had a bomb, though I do have that Hangman card to hopefully pull one from the chest. Let's try that. A pill. Could be a funny pill. It's a funny pill, but not the one we wanted. Not that we are anything. Do you care if I win? Do you want me to lose? I figured you'd want me to lose. I see you watching. I know you. You might not know me, but I definitely know you. You're the kind of freak that rolls up on a 10-view Isaac commentary, filmed on a win to compare myself to another memer who does, you know, similar content, though maybe more on the 15-second scale. We're gonna try to, you know, get the big dubs. You know, we're gamers here. We play to win, like anyone. But I'm gonna go all the way. You know, we're gonna execute on that meme with some long ass commentary. Okay, double soul heart. We are officially rich. Nothing will stop me from taking the devil deal. I guess unless it's like Brother Bobby or something, but that's not unique to this run. You know, we could go for some secret room action here. And yes, I am wrapping around because I'm soft and I'm scared of missing on those big ass rooms. Oh, could be magic mush. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be, but I can say that at least, right? Oh, little Pappas. Oh my god. And that is why you take pills, folks. At least in runs that are inconsequential. I'm not about to pop that stuff on the keeper, you know. A health down pill on the keeper is pretty damning. I guess if you have Holy Mantle or something, it's not such a big deal. Because, let's be honest, when you roll the keeper in your randoms, are you really going to play that shit legitimately? Or are you just going to, like, die in Caves 1 and be like, you know, that is how it is. Frankly, I am more attuned, at least, with that experience, though. You know, keeper base damage could be worse, I guess. We will be taking this. The tail and pentagram. Now, when you got D100, you end up getting a lot of health, and I am gonna hold on to it and give it a little reroll this. You know, I wish it was a passive item, but at least it's a book, right? Touching books gives you a chance to bookworm, and we are awfully strong. I think that is magic must, Jesus juice, another guppy piece, the pact. Kind of got some sauce right now. Oh, I should have gone back to play that curse room. You know, I got 2 gut pieces. It becomes really, really valuable. But of course, odds are I'm just going to see Curse the Tower 3 times because that's how Isaac works. We love Afterbirth plus changes to the curse room pool. You know, definitely doing right by it for sure. But again, I'm not going to complain about this position. Seems like we got, hey, that's Guppy's collar working with the question mark action. Little Mongo baby. You know, there's worse familiars. Ugh. These little worm guys, we're fans. You know, when you go to H Mart and you're looking, you know, through the funny stuff, you're like, wow, people really eat this, and yeah. You roll up on some silkworm larva, you know. It reminds you of Isaac. It reminds you of crawling through the caves as a nice bald boy, thinking about what sorts of foods you can make with silkworm larva, and I'm sure it's delicious. Like really, who am I to judge if I'm too soft to try it? Maybe I will someday. Probably not. You know, picky eaters always say like it's a texture thing, but it's definitely not. You know, it's just kind of like a piece of the journey there. Oh, got another devil room. We see passives. We take passives because D100 obviously plays very nice with that. Cambion Conception gives a little bit of extra synergy that probably will never come through, where it's handing me an extra familiar, so I get another present from my D100, though at this point it probably feels a little dumb to reroll. Like, we are definitely strong enough to pull this one out. Still though, it is a funny item, so I will be doing funny things with it. Probably gonna hang with this sauce I got for a little while. And isn't there nothing more boring in this kind of commentary than listening to the person talk about Isaac? Like I said earlier, this shit is a solved game. You definitely already know how to play if you're the kind of person who watches this. You've seen it before. You're looking for me like, oh, he's got D100, he's gonna roll into soy milk ipecac and blow himself up. Maybe. It's good content. But like, me talking about my decision making is not gonna, it doesn't appease anyone. It doesn't appease me. It's easy. I mean, again, Isaac's a solved game. I don't have to do shit. See, that would be a fun room with the Hangman card. You do a little D100 action. Obviously not going to break the game off of just that, but you can come pretty close. So, let's change. Oh my. A little bit of schmovement necessary there. Normally not sort of thing I expect from a room that's pretty trivial. Let's talk about lunch. You know, okay, today for lunch I had some leftover lasagna. It's one of the 2 or 3 foods that I cook on a regular basis because it's kind of free. I mean, it takes forever to make it. It's not exactly an all-day slaving over the stove type of deal, but you spend some time watching the sauce. Ideally, you're making that from scratch. Though you could probably get by pretty well with just a little bit of stuff from the can. But you know, you play with a little fresh basil, play with a little bit of garlic. Actually, a lot of bit of garlic if you're speaking the same language as me, and you best be doing that. Ooh, a little unlucky there. People are probably screaming at me, "The secret room has to be in the left." Actually, it can't be. According to my calculations, adjust glasses, lay funny. Oh, devil room's still open. Could go for a funny 50-50 with my gup collar, but that's not exactly how we play these. You can't lose your first run when oh my god. You're playing as Isaac. Seems like we got some sauce. Oh, never mind. Definitely a funny item. Not exactly a good one. Hemolacria? Is that what it is? I just know it's like this little red ball or something when you're... Oh. Curse of Darkness. I didn't even notice. Like, let's get off of this. Yes, Mother. Extremely high value. True Fire Mine too. Extremely high value transformation that will convert this into a dub for us. Assuming that we stand still on top of Isaac positioned with our ass to him. Oh, Fire Mine. So funny. Oh yes, there we go. This is what I signed up for with the D100. So, you know, I appreciate the lore and thought behind the whole D number type series of items, but really there's only actually in retrospect there are like 4 that get played, right? The D100, D Infinity, kinda, D6, D20, D4, right? Never mind. I take it back. I was about to get into some flame there, but really, you kind of can't. Though on your standard run, are you really like super jazzed to see the D? I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit when I got nothing to back it up. I'm a fan of the D series. Even the D8's a kind of funny guy once in a while. It's like experimental treatment, but you get to do it a lot. Oof. Experimental treatment always reminds me of old holy water back in Wrath of the Lamb. Not that holy water is this ascendantly amazing item now, but man, wasn't that just a stinker. It's the Isaac DLC Classic, right? The more expansions you add to the base game, the more useless garbage that divests its way into the item room pool. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. At this point, like, anyone who's still playing Isaac probably just wins if they have 7 damage or more, right? So might as well fill the item pool with a bunch of hot, stinky garbage that reminds me of, I'm not going to get into self-deprecation here. Come on, I'm not that soft. Oh, content. This is some proper D20 type, funny. Oh, we are full up. This is quite the interesting floor. Kind of back down to base damage and base tiers. Really just gambled it all away after that pretty sweet damage setup. But I'm not exactly one to give up once I'm resting my laurels on a good thing. A little bit of Infestation 2 action. Taking some good damage. Honestly, just asleep at the wheel here, folks. Not really sure what else to add. I guess I'll go play the sacrifice room or the spiky funny door room. Because I don't really know or care what it's called on the books. Pandora's box. I think it gives me a boss room item. Yep. Starting to run into that problem you get with the D100 where you just kind of fill up on red hearts when every bone of your being tells you that red hearts are not the sauce. It does let us get a little work done here on this blood bank, which is always a good time. There we go. I think we got a missing paper trigger, or a mysterious paper trigger, which is, oh, 2 in a row. Always welcome, I guess. I kind of forget it does anything, but you see it more often than you'd think with the divorce papers in the item pool. And a bone heart just chilling there in the middle of my health pool, you know. Appreciate a bone heart, it makes you tanky. I'm not gonna flame that, but I don't know. I'm never really that happy when I see one. Well, maybe I should be. Oh, these mushroom boys. we don't get along, you know. They're pretty much just hosts, right? But even easier to avoid because they don't aim at you. But boy, are they a nuisance. Nobody likes hosts. The walking ones obviously are the worst of the two, and I am yet again asleep at the wheel. Oh, I've become disgustingly OP at some point along my journey. Time to go scoop up one of these soul hearts. Should have realized that by picking up that one red heart that I would be screwing myself out of a good thing. I could go for a game break here, but I don't have the time for that, and neither do you. You've seen it before. Retrovision pill? No, that's something I can hold. Luck down, luck schmown. Nobody really knows what luck does. Well, excuse me, it definitely has some synergies with various tier effects alongside. Yeah, shut up, dude. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk to you, Mr. Strawman I've invented in my own head. The standard tuber enjoyer. Got a little. Wow, he actually didn't drop anything. That's kind of funny. Seems like we're probably not going to get a reroll on this floor anyways, though I definitely should be visiting the shop because my fiscal wellness has ballooned recently and I don't actually care about the content of anything I pick up. Because it's getting rerolled. We're not going to hold on this one unless we get something really funny. Because again, I got nothing to prove. Even if you troll away a free dub. I'm not trying to get the million streak, not set any world records, just kind of talking out of my ass again, trying to fulfill some memes. This is significantly more challenging than I originally anticipated. Not Gertie, of course. Talking solidly for a long period of time in a full stream of consciousness. You know, you gotta be a little bit more proactive. I can't just be letting myself talk about Isaac. I talk about other things people care about, like world peace and vines. Though I guess vines are a little bit blasé. Is that a thing people say? Is that how you use that word? I don't really care if it is. Ooh, two passes right there. Ghost baby, my good friend, you're coming with me. You too, rotten baby, though. Under normal circumstances, are we taking Ghost baby? Probably not, but he a cutie patootie, though. Oh, we got placenta to one run. Just gotta pause and talk for a couple hours while we heal up. What's there to complain about? Oh. Little XL floor action, gonna make things take even longer than before, though. I think we've gotten only standard floors, right? None of that flooded cave stuff. 2 basements in a row. Conjoined, something we probably expected. Definitely making the tiers a little busier. Sack is fun. Wiggle Worm offers no strategic benefit, but is funny with this sort of weird triple spread shot action. So I'm gonna roll onto that. And it seems like the conjoined damage penalty is not being applied for whatever reason. Wonder what's up with that. A little bit of key action. No, I didn't end up visiting that shop. Means that I'm definitely gonna get greed on this floor and be left with a bunch of money that I can't exactly use unless we D100 into money equals power or something like that. I like little bling glasses. Makes me think of Bling Bling Boy, a little Johnny Test reference. Everyone remembers Johnny Test. I don't know how fondly they remember Johnny Test. I know I certainly you know, I was watching regular show like the real ones, spending some time at Muscle Man, you know, honestly personal hero and cartoon icon. Oh my, a little bit of Cricket's head. Gonna make this isn't quite a keeper yet. I think I'd like to at least get all my guppy pieces, but certainly things are starting to get a little bit up there on the quirky meter. Yeah, ideally we could could have had every item in the game if we do a little bit of finagling on that last floor. Probably enough stuff on the grounds to break the game. Again, I don't care. I got nothing to prove. Oh, finally get to say goodbye to my bone heart. I think I might actually chill on this one for a little bit. Having a bit of fun. A little smattering of silly. That was abysmal, wasn't it? You know, I immediately gave up on what I said before, and it seems as though I've been rewarded for it. Look at this. They got some wide boys, some absolute clownery up in here. I think it's just such a chill game, man. You can do whatever you want. Just close your eyes, cry at your enemies, experience true euphoria when you finally beat Delirium on the Keeper after you cheese that shit with oh, actually we got the greed. That's pretty funny. Oh, not today, buddy. Not today. Or not yet today. You know, there's all sorts of funny tile sets that could roll up on us. I like the sound those guys make, you know. It reminds me of this friend of mine named Michael, you know. You wouldn't know him. He's kind of a weirdo, kind of a freak. Big fan of Kindred Booty. From League of Legends, the greatest game God ever made. But he just makes that noise like 24/7. It's like he's clearing his throat, but it's just how he talks. You know, it's kind of cute for a while, but then you just kind of like, Jesus, like this is your life, man. And it is. And you know, we respect Michaels. They are built different as the meme goes. Oh, this is pleasant. Gotta remember, you know, you see a battery and you can't exactly pop the D100 in that. What is going on? We're charging something. I guess this is chocolate milk plus auto tears, which is not an interaction I've seen before, and it certainly does not seem to be playing super nice with the AI, but it means that your tier stat actually matters in the context of chocolate milk, which is, I guess, a little unique quirkiness. I don't care enough about that golden poop. We got 70 cents. Must have. Oh, pretty fly. Not gonna complain about that. Let's go ham. Being invincible and able to ram things with the mom transformation actually gives it a little more value than I'm personally used to. Seems like we're getting some work done here. Taurus is normally not an item I'm super keen on taking, and you know, it is what it is. I don't think it's bad per se. It's just a little annoying. So what am I gonna do for the rest of my day after this? You know, probably play Isaac for the rest of my natural lifespan. Pop the world card because we don't really care. More realistically, I gotta write a setup guide for some. Oh, now this is gonna be a fun room. We're gonna have lots of chances to complete our guppy here. But I wrote a little code for this scanning table. It shoots a laser at some metal, and you're like, wow, it shakes kind of funny when you do that. Pretty official stuff, but I gotta write a little bit of a setup guide because there's this nice little software package. I'm sure at least someone in the audience is familiar with it, called LabVIEW. Also, this is a funny set of items. I'm probably gonna play with this one for a while again because it just seems like it's got some sauce, you know. It's got some quirks. A black candle? Ooh la la. You're coming with me, buddy. The software called LabVIEW, and it just makes me want to die. You gotta run the 32-bit version to be compatible with some drivers, but that's not enough. Because it also wants to be 64-bit version for other drivers. You gotta run some weird compatibility shenanigans and essentially use the power of uninstalling and reinstalling LabVIEW any number of times until you finally find a permutation that works. And because it took me 3 hours to explain that process to someone and troubleshoot the little specifics of it, we're gonna open overleaf, you know, play with LaTeX, get some pretty formatting in while we teach someone how to drag drivers into the drivers folder. A long forgotten skill. Oh yes, you're coming with me, brother. Must have chaos or something. Unless our boy brother Bobby has worked himself into the item room pool. Now this is yet again oh no. Quite the funny combination of items, it would seem. I'm honestly not sure what I'm controlling and what I'm not controlling, and at this point I'm a little scared to ask, so I'm just gonna commit to it. A little chest action. Pop that. Completely fine with oh my god, getting off of that one. What else am I gonna do today? I'm gonna make an effort to go outside. You know, most people find some satisfaction in the outdoors. I do, you know, situationally, but oftentimes, you know, I live a busy life, as you can tell. Obviously, a very exciting one. This is never gonna end. This is my life now. Clearly a very exciting one, and as such, I come a bit of a shut-in. Oh, we got that money equals power. You know, this combination of items is just bad enough where I'm considering hanging on to it. Definitely will be checking out what's in here though. Hey. 0.06 damage, not gonna complain about that one. How could I? Oh my god, this is very noisy. It's gonna be a mild headache, but I will be fighting It Lives like this. There are no worries to be had there. We will be experiencing this fantastic build. Oh no, this is not I think something the game was expecting from me. I believe that's Delirium offering there. And you know, we're quirky. Or is it? Can we even go in? Seems like we can. Okay. See, now we're officially a hardcore streamer. We're going to the void when it's an optional situation. Now that is pure quirky energy. Really, I'm just looking to see if I can fill that giant room with these tiers and have them absolutely blow up our boy. Though having red hearts actually is going to be somewhat of a detriment, I believe. Got a lot of soul heart generation potential. Oh, Wiggle Worm is definitely making this interaction especially volatile. My oh my, I don't even have words for this. It's really you're getting the D100 tends to bring out the best in Isaac, you know. You're getting all the sauce you signed up for in one place. This is probably not going to be a dub. What the this I've never seen this happen before. Uh, I don't believe our boy was supposed to die 8 or 9 times like that, but I don't think he has any say in the matter, so sucks to be him. A little bit of healing. Satan a bitch. Yeah, that was not timed correctly. Or, nor was it anything even close. We love these delirium vomit effects. Face me, Satan. You can't take this. Greed's gullet. I've actually, been looking for that friend for a while. Secret room pool only stuff, you know, obviously, pretty rare. It's gonna help me get that 1001%. Yeah, I get it. You already have all your achievements. You know, you can be proud of that. I think you should be. I'm not gonna no life this game and grind over and over until I can unlock marbles. Absolutely simping for gold pills. Because I have a life unlike you little weirdos. Or maybe you're just 15. If you're 15, you have a life. It's just, you know, you're still waiting for the more interesting things to come up. It's a fun time, you know. You're 15, staring at the floor. Back when I was in high school, you know, I used to have this locker that was off in the section of the school where essentially you'd either had one specific English class or some sort of developmental disability that I'm you know, obviously a little sensitive towards, but you know, you don't get any choice in the matter, so you just gotta live the best life you can. But that being said, it was in a relatively remote position, so I had this big red camping backpack. It's pretty much the most conspicuous thing you could bring with you, which is not exactly something your standard high schooler is looking for. That I would carry all my textbooks and all my notebooks around in as if I actually used any of my textbooks or notebooks in class to take notes. Now, that is not a winning strategy for most people, and I would definitely not recommend that in retrospect, but at the time, you know, it felt like the right thing to do. I can assure you it was not. Oh, hello, Conquest. Let's see, I get the boys bouncing. Dad's key. We're not looking for no Mega Satans. This is not going to be something we need. Crystal Ball, obviously a very welcome addition to our collection. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. It's about to be disgusting. Oh, man. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, my God. Yeah, what's up with textbooks and high school courses? I don't think I had a single class that actually had me read it. I guess other than, you know, foreign language, where you're getting a lot of info that you wouldn't necessarily be able to get otherwise. Important stuff like vocab. We're not taking Curse of the Tower. I'm quirky, but I'm not that quirky. And it just seems like schools spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on that. What a waste. I mean, maybe the teachers use it as a reference when they're designing the curricula, but I don't think they generally have much interest or influence over the bare bones of that situation. So it's hard to say what the purpose is. It definitely makes it looks kind of nice on paper, but I'd argue, you know, your average school, they're rolling up with probably about 20-30 copies of the textbook for any sort of standard core class, and maybe 2 kids read them, you know. Everybody knows that kid who, you know, they were probably pretty smart and definitely motivated, but they would kind of sleep with the textbook under their pillow. When, you know, your standard kid pretty much just listens to lecture and assumes that nothing else is going to show. They probably wouldn't have called it lecture then. You listen to your teacher talk, and you pray that you didn't actually have to read the textbook for any particular material on your given exam. You know, I'm a bit of a sweaty tryhard, but even I have my limits, and high school level textbooks are pretty much equivalent to my limit. Plus, we don't support big textbook in this household. You know, we are big fans of Library Genesis, you know, sharing the power with the people. So we gotta turn our brain on a little as I try to see the projectiles through this wave of pale scythes that seem to be at something close to the speed of light. I kind of want to play with the mechanics of how to get them to spread out more. This is about as much damage as I've ever done to Delirium without that bug that makes him like explode in 2 seconds when he turns into Larry Jr. This is quite the run to start out with. Alright, buddy, where'd you go? Oh, we got it to a little bit of a breather there. Man, Delirium's so hard. Well, I'm not gonna complain with a particularly funny dub. Though, hey, what's going on here? Boys? Y'all okay? I can't say I've seen this one before. Definitely seems like things are getting a little bit off the rails. Let's see if this fixes things. Actually, I don't think it has. I believe the Delirium room is still uncleared, so we might get a chance for a rematch. That is pretty funny. I'm gonna try to drop Wiggle Worm. See if that does anything to solve our issue. I imagine it likely won't. Oh, but this is way less funny. Nah, he's coming back. I wonder if dropping it retroactively will make the tears stop. All right, here we go. This is what I remember. This is what I signed up for. Just truly quirky gameplay. Oh, some spiders. Y'all think you can challenge? See, I was talking earlier. I'm afraid of these boys, but I think when you can cover 90% of the room with funny scythe tears, it usually helps alleviate some of the more problematic things that arise. There we go. I guess maybe we hit some sort of cap on the number of things that could be on screen, and since none of the tears were dissipating. Who cares about the mechanics of it? All I know is that we found this free dub, and I recorded this extremely long thing that I've never uploaded to YouTube before, and maybe one person will see. Anyways, love you.